Welcome back, Firebirds. We are here for my favorite night of the week. Didn't get to say it last series because I was playing, but we got Friday night NECC Rocket League coming up. I'm Flair. I'm joined right now by the Bearded Man, and we have the Firebirds Black taking on the Marian Sabres in the NECC quarterfinals.
I'm excited for tonight. We already had one excellent match from Firebirds White, winning 3-1 against Morningside, knocking Morningside out of the playoffs, so moving to the semifinals, and of course having an awesome player in the process. Tanner, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. You know, it was pretty interesting actually. I played more of a third man role on the team today because my incredible teammates just decided they wanted to do nothing but clip today. What a shot! Speaking of, great passing play by Petey and his teammates to start it off 1-0 for the Firebirds.
You know, in week 4 of the regular season, the Firebirds Black did play the Sabres, and I believe lost to them 3-1. This was the team, or probably beat them. I think they beat them.
Yes, they beat them.
Okay. I wrote down the wrong notes. That is 100% my bad, but definitely might be a repeat here. I'm hoping we see a repeat here, but ultimately a lot of time to be played here.
We got Westhoff passing to Nyrom. The long clear will go to the backboard. Nyrom tries to follow it up now. Petey takes it to the sky. He's got a little bit of boost to work with. He'll leave it for Westhoff, who's going for the double touch, and Petey will slide it through the bottom shelf. Great communication by the Firebirds to keep the pressure high.
That was a solid play. Westhoff hitting it to the side, Petey meeting it in the backboard, and Westhoff trying to play a little bit more of a fence, basically stopping the Sabres from getting into that defensive position. Might not have worked as well as he'd hoped, but it still paid off.
Kickoff number 3 underway now as we got Petey now clearing it over to Westhoff. Petey will take it himself though. He'll keep on going. Low boost, doesn't matter. He'll go for bumps, anything to disrupt as the captain clears the way for a shot that goes just a little bit wide. Nyrom now off the corner. Westhoff in the air. Missed touch there, almost lands on the net, and Petey almost capitalizes. It's still floating right in front of the blue net. Another shot opportunity. And everyone is flailing around this ball, and it will ultimately be saved.
Oh my gosh, there was probably screaming happening there.
Westhoff up with the air dribble. Can't get past it though with that bump coming through. Nyrom now might have a bit of space to work with. He'll go high. Can't quite get the touch there. He's 50'd by Frosty. Where are my manners? We got the starting lineup. So for the Firebirds, we have It's Petey, Nyrom, and Westhoff going up against Pans, Frosty, and we had Nox Apollo. So Nox or Apollo, you'll hear both probably intermittently used tonight. Nyrom going for the double touch. Frosty will clear it away. Petey now has a chance. Goes to the blue half. Goes for the other shot. And it's kicked away to the sidewall there. Now the Firebirds got to play a little bit of defense. Great 50 by the Sabres there. Now it's going to be Frosty with the shot opportunity. Saved away by a Firebird. Paynes now can't quite get the touch. Nox trying to take it around. Gets flicked past 1. Gets past 2. Frosty for the shot, and it's top shelf and down. Great work by Frosty to finish it off after Nox Apollo clears the way.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Frosty. You can see, I believe that was Westhoff. Might have been Petey, I'm not quite sure. Was trying to block it really close up, and it just did not pay off for him.
Now we got Petey coming in already, shaking that one off immediately and clearing the way for Westhoff to have a shot. He'll go, and it'll be bar out as it pops away. Bit of a double commit there. Might leave an opportunity for Petey to pass off, and Frosty will be the one there instead. Firebirds getting a little jumbled up on offense there. Petey and Westhoff there with a bit of a double commit. Petey, though, able to immediately answer, though, with a demo as that's cleared down to the orange half. We now have Westhoff going high. He passes down to Nyrom. Nyrom takes it, air dribble, tries to hand it off to Petey. To Westhoff, just doesn't quite work out. Nyrom trying to keep it center. And we got Paynes being beat to the ball by Westhoff as Nox Apollo will go next. And Petey has lots of space to work with, just not a great amount of boost. He's going to go to the ceiling and can't quite get the touch as Frosty now tries to work it out. Gets past the midfield line. Westhoff tries to hold it. Petey now up for the ball, passes it off to the corner, waiting for his teammate to take. Westhoff gets a weird touch there. And now it's Frosty's turn. You're seeing a lot of the new Nike decals being used in this game so far. Nike just dropped some pretty fresh decals, if you ask me. I think all of the Firebirds are wearing the same one, and then I see Frosty here is also rocking the Nike Air decal. Just a little interesting tidbit to give me a little slight break from the play-by-play for a second there. But I'll be right back to it, as that's a triple commit in the net that's going to allow for Nyrom to have space on the wall. Does he have boost? He's got enough to get a 50. Gets a 50 to the wall, and now Petey. Petey fakes it, and now Westhoff might get dusted here. It's going to be a tough one, but Petey's able to get back in time. Yeah, you know, I'm seeing in the chat, we're wondering why Petey's in the Octane here. I was wondering the same thing. He was telling me I am roommates with Petey. We were doing some just fun Rocket League casual earlier. He's like, hey, I'm just not feeling it today. I think the Octane's the play. Plus, he just really likes the decal, so he's running with that one. He's thinking, hey, if the decal looks good, you know, kind of a strategy I was going with. I just wanted to change something up in the last game, so I was rocking the Golden Pigeon Topper.
Oh, I saw that. I did notice that. That was probably a leading reason as to why you won.
And now we got Nyrom showing off that decal, clearing it all the way to the backboard. Frosty had a tough read there, and since he couldn't get it, Nyrom's able to capitalize. Firebirds go up by 2 with 14 seconds left.
Great shot there by Nyrom. Great play there from all of the Firebirds playing there.
Kane's able to get a good kickoff, though, in favor of the Sabres. Petey will immediately deal with that. Passing off to Nyrom, who's trying to go back to Petey, who doesn't have enough boost to go for that. And game 1 will go to the Firebirds once this ball touches down.
If it touched the ground, there we go. Wow, that was a great round. Very dominant presence. Now, the Sabres had a lot of aggression on the Firebirds, and I think it caught them off guard. Despite that, only having half of the shots on goal compared to the Firebirds. Firebirds having 10 shots on goal, whereas the Sabres had 5.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, Firebirds, that's the one thing. On offense, they can keep pressure high for a while. The way you got to beat these Firebirds is by breaking them down when you get those transition defenses. And that's not going to happen with only 5 shots. So I think if the Firebirds keep rolling like that, especially hands down, Petey keeps rolling like that. He's just looking for every opportunity so far. Dropped 2 goals, 2 saves on 5 shots in that game. He's looking great.
Now here's a question for Twitch chat. Do you think Petey will get a hat trick tonight? You know, we saw Nyrom getting like 2 hat tricks last week. We saw some phenomenal hat trick plays just all around this entire season. But will Petey in the quarterfinals get up a hat trick? He's on track. He needed 1 more goal, and there were a few times where he almost got it.
I can see it, but I could also see Petey going without it. You know, Petey is definitely a team player here, and if the play is to pass it instead of going for a solo play, then you know, I could see a world where Petey gets like 4 assists in a game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got Coach Robert in the chat saying he absolutely will get that hat trick. So now Petey's got to do it. Nyrom will start, passes it off, but Frosty gets a nice bump. So Westhoff has to play a bit of defense there for the Firebirds. Shot opportunities there, and Petey will 50 it away. And there's the demo for Petey. Like I said, he's going for the more team-centric stuff. He's going for what's going to give his teammates the biggest chance to be successful there. Interesting pass, though, and Petey goes to the backboard, passes it, and it's slotted in by Nyrom. Oh, that was pretty.
That is exactly what you were saying earlier. Petey being such a great player alone, but also being able to play these amazing team plays really shows just how all-around phenomenal player Petey is.
Firebirds now up by 1 with about 4:15 left on the clock, and Nyrom might have a chance for a goal. He fakes it because of the low boost off of the cheat. And now Westhoff will be up. He'll beat. And now Paynes. And Westhoff beats again. Now Petey tries and knocks Apollo, gets around him. Nyrom left as the last line of defense, and he does it well. Toes the line and keeps it going, as Paynes now has a shot. Petey double commits a little bit with Westhoff there, and now goes to the sky. Well, Petey going for the pass. Westhoff tries for the shot, gets a nice 50, though, for Nyrom. Nyrom trying to get a double there. Doesn't really go where he's looking for it. Now Westhoff's in the air. And Nyrom and Petey are on the back track. Petey has some space to work with. I'm not sure how much boost, but he'll start the air dribble out. Just gets 1 touch. Westhoff tries. Frosty to the backboard. Shot by Apollo is off as Nyrom makes a great goal line save. Nyrom going for the pass over to Petey there. Might get the reset. Westhoff with a musty touch to 50 it through and put him up by 2.
This was a phenomenal play here with Nyrom just flying it through the air, losing that boost, and Westhoff there being able to just finish off the play. Great setup there. Great play-by-play. Great play.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, great play-by-play. I agree.
Great play-by-play.
I agree
before
that was some great play-by-play. PD now will go to the sky here. Can't quite get the control he was looking for. Now Nox Apollo has a chance to go to the backboard. Westhoff is up for that. And now Frosty goes to the corner. Low boost, though, as the Firebirds are doing a great job of maintaining control of their corner boost. They're going to transition out now. Westhoff redirects it once. Can't get the 50. Now it's Nyrom's turn. It goes to the backboard. Shot. Not there by a Firebird. Back pass, though, to PD is going to buy some space. PD is up. He gets around one. Shot opportunity for Westhoff to come through off the pass from PD.
I am suspicious, okay? I am suspicious that you somehow communicated with PD after game one, knowing that I was going to say, hey, maybe PD's going to get a hat trick, for wanting to prove me wrong.
You know, it's that roommate telepathy there, as we were able to, I was just able to, you know, tap the desk 3 times and PD knew what was up. It was time for assists only this game. Nyrom now passing to PD. Don't prove me wrong now. Thank you.
I thought he was going to do it.
Westhoff gets a nice save off the backboard. Nyrom jumping around the net a little bit. PD will be the first man here. Gets a 50. Now it's Westhoff. And it'll be kicked away by Apollo. Westhoff trying to clear mid. Nyrom up for the shot, and it's off the bar. PD comes through now. His shot is cleared away. Now it's Paynes on the breakaway. Doesn't get the touch he's looking for. Frosty, though, will cut that off before Westhoff can get the clear. Now Nyrom is up, over to Westhoff. And everyone misses the ball. Happens occasionally. PD will take it now and tries to continue. Frosty going for the double touch. Nyrom isn't having any of that and will clear it over to PD. Westhoff will take it to the wall. Nyrom keeps it going. Nox Apollo tries to clear it out, but PD with good positioning will get a 50 there. Apollo has the chance, 1v2, and Westhoff will clear it away. PD with the demo there on Nox Apollo to relieve pressure. PD now up to the sky, fakes it to allow Westhoff to go for another shot, and Nyrom will kick it back mid. Frosty tries to air dribble. Westhoff is up. PD now playing a little bit of shadow defense. Grabs the corner boost and now is able to stay with it. Follows up once. Nox Apollo gets the touch. Paynes tries to go for the pass, and Nyrom will clear it away. 1.5 minutes left in the Sabres. Still haven't found the net, and Nyrom with the shot of the night. What a read. What am I witnessing right now?
You're witnessing Rocket League?
This.
Are you surprised that the Firebirds are fired up right now?
That is crazy right there. As Nyrom just goes off the sidewall to himself. Westhoff passing mid. PD turning. He'll get a 50. Now Westhoff up again. Clears it to Apollo, so Nyrom will have to answer. Passes it over to PD. PD doesn't have the boost to work with, but I know he wanted that. A chance. Westhoff goes off the ceiling and tries to get it to the backboard. Does so successfully for the shot from Nyrom to put him up by 5.
You know, Nyrom with a hat trick there, proving that somebody's gonna get a hat trick. So I'm like partially right. I'm like 60% of the, I'm 60% right.
We got a viewer in chat excited for our next matchup, which is Carthage Red going up against the Redbirds of ISU.
Spoilers.
Firebirds may win now, but Redbirds are up next. Yeah, we will see about that. We'll catch you with as much of the action as we can. They're starting at about 7:30, so we'll see if this match is over by then.
Maybe. We'll see.
Paynes takes the shot toward net. Nyrom flicks it over. What immaculate control from Nyrom so far this game. Frosty now tries. Nyrom with the 50 does an amazing job of keeping it out of there. PD tries for the touch, doesn't quite get it, and that's going to be a shot opportunity for Paynes. 5-1 with 19 seconds left.
You know, for that, I think that was just a solid misplay by misplay. We saw 2 attempts from the Firebirds, but both of them missing the ball on that defensive shot. So, still a good difference. You know, that was a great play by Paynes, being able to play through those 2 Firebirds. We might see that again. We'll see how this goes.
To see it. All I'm saying is I was spot on. I think PD's got about 3 assists so far.
So it's kind of a hat trick. The sock trick.
It's a sock trick.
Sock trick.
What on earth? We are not coining that. PD's going for another pass. Gets it mid. Is anyone there? Oh, he almost got another assist. Oh, it was so close.
Would you prefer gloves?
No.
What type of trick would you call that? If three
Glove trick, I would probably
trick.
go.
All right, it's a glove trick.
Nairo almost dropping 1,000 points there. PD with 2 assists and Westhoff with a couple of goals of his own there. Firebirds dominant fashion right now against the Sabres as they go up 2-0 in the series.
You know, the Sabres, though, played a lot more aggressively that match than before. You know, shrinking up that margin of shots quite a bit. You know, having 5 shots on goal, whereas the Firebirds having 8. A 3-shot difference is actually quite small from what we've seen in the past. So the Sabres are definitely putting up that fight. And we've seen it so many times this season. The Sabres could come back. You know, a lot of times we've had way too many times where Firebirds are up 2 and then they lose it all. Now, that's happened far less now.
It's happened once, and oddly enough, it has happened with the team that's in the chat right now. Firebirds Red was reverse swept by this ISU team that is coming up next. I don't think it'll happen here, though. I think the Firebirds are going to clean this up with a nice sweep to start off their playoff run as we get started in game number 3. And it's off the bus. There for a quick little second. Nairo now has the ball, flicks it over one. Frosty is there. Frosty playing very well for the Sabres tonight. And there's a double commit on defense, and Paulo will be able to capitalize there as the Firebirds go down by 1.
That, great shot there from, I can't say anything outside of that. Great shot from the Sabres. They played really well there. Firebirds really going to need to keep up that defense. You know, they were a little bit lacking in that play, and that was why the Sabres were able to get such a solid shot. So definitely need to have a wake-up call. Be like, we're leading by 2, but we can still lose it all. So still need to be playing smart instead of way too aggressively.
Couldn't agree more. You know, I mean, that is a thing for this team, not so much this year, but overall our Firebirds program, if they get a huge lead, like we've got pre-jumping happening right now in the midfield. Oh my gosh, and it works. I'm speechless. You know, Petey and I were practicing these beforehand, these little pre-jumps. I can't believe it's, wow. What a shot, 70 miles an hour in the back of the net.
You sound so speechless. It's insane. What? Speechless. Let me elaborate more.
Listen, Nairo's taking the ball up the wall, and Petey jumps before the pass is even out.
You set it up. If you have that team cohesion, if you trust your teammate, if you rehearse it, it works. It just works.
Wow. Firebirds tie that up with flair there. No pun intended. Nairo goes to the corner. Tries to pass it mid to Petey. And the clear downfield is there. Westhoff pushing up a little bit far as that third man. Petey, though, able to deal with it very well. Westhoff now on the breakaway. Goes for the air dribble there. Gets to the corner. Petey not able to jump. Tries to center it up for Nairo, who's going to beat everyone to that ball. And the chemistry between Pete and Nairo right now is going absolutely bananas. The fake there. Westhoff was trying to go for something a little fancy. He's passing off to Pete. Pete's going for just a little pepper of the net, making sure they're not sleeping there as Paynes tries to get the offense going. Nairo to the backboard. Petey to the shot. And it's in. Hat trick might be coming for Petey this game if Nairo keeps passing like that.
You know, in the wise words of a very, very legendary man. Wow. Wow. I just, wow. The Firebirds, now, I will say this, though. Their boost management is very much lacking. They're, so many times they have, like, next to no boost. They're using it up. And they're getting some really good plays when they're flying up in the air using that boost. But sometimes they need a little bit more boost, or they need to focus on getting those full boost charges.
Yeah, you know, boost management, it's always something that you start to worry about when you're up this much because you're starting to go for things you don't normally go for, especially with that pre-jump. That beats 2, and Westhoff's trying to go for the booty shot there. Doesn't quite get it as he's going to back pass all the way to Nairo, who's going to go from the corner. Doesn't quite get the touch. Gets around 1, though. Petey passes it out. Westhoff has to play some defense. Gets the save. Now Frosty gets around Petey. Flick is over the net. And Nairo able to clear it away. I mean, Petey able to clear it away. My bad. Nairo was demoed there in net. Westhoff Getting a little stuck in front of the net. Frosty goes to the sidewall. 2 minutes left in game number 3 here. Firebirds trying to sustain a 1-goal lead. Frosty goes to the sky. Looks for the pass, but there's no teammate to be found. Another miss there by Apollo. Now it's Payne's turn. The pass is up. Is anyone there? Petey will make the save on the goal line, and Nyrome will clear it away. Petey up again to the back wall. Touched away by Apollo. Westoff with the shot. It goes high. I see Petey in the air, though, and he slotted it for the hat trick in game 3.
So all I'm saying is I called it. It was 1 game early, but I still called it.
That you were, as Petey trying to solidify the semifinals for the Firebirds here.
Minute 30 left, a lot of game to be played, but I'm excited to see. This is going to be a very, very fun minute 30.
That's going to be a shot on net. Petey's, though, able to handle that very well. He's going to transition now. Doesn't quite get the touch, though. Knocks Apollo, pops it up. But the only one there is a Firebird, as Nyrome will go for the second touch. Westoff will cut it off. And Petey's up again in the air, looking for the shot. And he'll get number 4, as this scoring machine can't be stopped right now. Look at that.
Wow. Wow.
Minute left. Firebirds just need to keep this 3-goal lead here. And they will be looking to the semifinals, which will not be played next week. It will be played the week after Thanksgiving. Otherwise, we would all have to come home from Thanksgiving break the day after Thanksgiving, and no one's really looking to do that.
Hey,
so
all I'm saying,
NECC was nice.
On Friday, it's Black Friday, and this is Firebirds Black, so I mean...
Hey, there we go. Maybe we can get the game rescheduled. Petey goes to the corner. Passes it off, and now it's Nyrome. He's got the wall. Has plenty of space to work with. Tries to go for the flip cancel there. Tries to get the 50. He'll get a demo. Petey doesn't get the touch, and now it's Nyrome again. He'll get a 50. Now Westoff is up. Can't quite put it on the net. Nyrome looks for a little cheeky touch. Instead, it'll be Westoff off the corner. And Petey to the net. Saved away. Final 20 seconds approach, and we might not be out of the woods yet, folks, as Frosty will get a low 50 to bring them within 2.
That was a great shot by Frosty. You know, that 50 definitely working in their favor. I gotta give it to them. Like, as we are very much biased here because we are Firebirds, but that, I have to say it, that was a great shot.
That goes all the way to the backboard. Frosty able to get a great touch. Otherwise, that would have been a great shot opportunity for the Firebirds. We're in the final 10 seconds. Sabres are gonna have to score with time left on the clock in order to even give a chance to this series, but Petey stalling immaculately to send the Firebirds to the semifinals. We're 2-0 on the night. The ball will touch the ground eventually.
Not yet. Hang on. It ain't over.
Listen, the scoreline may change. Scoreline may change. The result is the same.
Westoff might be lining it up. We might see Westoff.
We will see the backboard here. Shot opportunity from Nyrome.
What did I tell you? I told you.
There, we ain't done. They win by 3. The Firebirds win by 3 there. GG's to the Marian Sabres. Great season.
Oh my gosh, what a match. What a match. And we're not done.
We're not done. We should actually be able to take a quick 2-minute break just so we can get some water. And we'll be heading into Carthage Firebirds Red versus the Illinois State University Redbirds.
Redbird Red.
Redbird Red. So red versus red. We'll catch you then in just a few minutes.
Redbird versus Firebird.
Welcome back, Firebirds. We're here getting started right away with the Redbirds versus the Firebirds. You may see the icons a little messed up right now on the stream. We are still trying to transition, as it was quite the quick turnover for our producer. By the way, much props to our producer. We thank him for all he does.
An absolute legend.
And I got Petey in here, who you just saw playing. So, you know, we've seen kind of a good little pattern here. We get the winners in after their thing. So we're hoping
Happy
to
to
get
be on stream. Excited to watch our Firebirds here. I know these guys, especially the red team, have been practicing a lot off camera, and I'm just very excited to see how these guys play.
Yeah, for the Firebirds, we have Vale, Hoax, and Datsun here. And for the Redbirds, we have, let's see here, we got Wyatt, Yug, I'm gonna go with, and Ty.
Yug is much better than what I was gonna say. I was about to say.
What was yours, Sam?
It's gonna be like a mix of English and like Europe in the same word. I don't know.
English. Yug. Datsun will put that in the corner there, trying to transition to Vale. A minute's already gone by, and we've seen a lot of transition of possession here going on so far. We got Datsun now going for the shot. It's going to be kicked away. Hoax trying to keep the pressure high. Vale will beat him and put him in the top shelf. Freshman starts it early for the Firebirds.
You know, I like the offensive pressure Hoax has given off that corner there. In that little segment of about 30 seconds, he had 2 solid passes. Datsun tried to get one. It looks like Vale was able to find the connection there. It was great to see.
And now we got 3 minutes 45 left. Hoax still get the kickoff over to Datsun. Yug is gonna cut that one off as Vale gets 50'd in the corner. Wyatt trying to get around. Our first, our second Fennec we've seen today, because I forgot my game was streamed. Other than that, we've been seeing Octanes everywhere.
It's so nice, though. I don't blame users for starting to get warmed up
nice.
on it.
High out there rocking the Canada decal.
Oh,
I gotta say, Rocket League's been doing pretty well with the content coming out this past week or two.
They sure have been. Even with like this Rocket Pass, the underground stuff. Oh,
yeah. All right, enough about the content. We got a game going on. 3 minutes left. Hoax going up for the shot. Wyatt will deny it. Vale kind of double commits there. So Datsun has to play a little bit safer third man. He'll go to the sky. Doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for. And now Ty should have a chance for a breakaway here, but Vale isn't going to let it happen and clears it all the way to the left side.
You know, I like how the Firebirds, I feel like we haven't seen much offense out of the Redbirds yet. And I'm personally a fan of this controlling of boost right now, which I think is a lot of what's going on right now. Hoax doesn't even need to, he touched it.
Oh, got
I didn't think he touched it. I didn't think he touched it.
Yeah, Vale there tries to just get that goal there, but Hoax is like, let me slide across the bottom of that one. Firebirds go up 2-0.
I feel like we're playing quick, man. I feel like we're playing quick. I like it. We're unrelenting on offensive pressure right now.
Yeah, Firebirds are looking speedy here as Hoax is going for the kickoff goal. Gets it off the ceiling. Ty will be the one to clear it, though, as Datsun tries, but to no avail. Speaking of, Vale gonna play a little bit of defense, not quite able to.
As Hoax, the distance. That was a great play from him. From wall to wall. A lot of touches there. It looks like Vale just wasn't expecting the double off of the sidewall, which is a tough one. It's a tough spot to be in, too.
Honestly, looking at it, I think Wyatt landed as that mid boost spawned.
Oh, that'll do it.
That will definitely help with the game there and throwing off the opponent. Ty trying to go for the setup, and Dat's unable to make the goal line save.
Like an angel coming down from heaven just out of nowhere. That was beautiful.
I love that catchphrase you got there. We got the flip reset pass, almost own goal there. Ty, though, stepping up once again. Vale gets the touch. Ty clears it away. Yug for the shot. And we got Wyatt now up in the midfield.
Gonna bring that out. Datsun, great control, keeping it on the side. Hoax tries to help him out. Looks like it's gonna be a one-on-one here. Oh, we see the fake? Ooh, Vale nearly came out of nowhere with a nasty power shot.
Hoax might have pushed up a little too far, but the bounce does go in favor of the Firebirds there, and Vale will be able to get the clear away.
You know, I know that concept of, our third man for the Firebirds red pushing up has been, something that these guys have been really trying to work on all season. I hope that, these guys are able to refine that during the time in playoffs here.
Yeah, frankly, I'm already seeing it work out a lot better. Normally, I would be a little worried about Hoax being a little too far on the play usually. But so far, I've been seeing him rotate pretty darn well aside from that one clear.
Yeah, no, you can tell that off camera, these guys have been making some definite gameplay adjustments. That's a great pass. There's not much you can do on that. That's a great pass.
Yeah, Wyatt there gets
What a
the bump on Datsun, and Ty able to just get
Just in the right
touch.
position there. Just in the right position. Happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, we got ourselves a nice game 1 on our hands. We got a minute left, and we are tied up 2-2. We got Vale going to the sky. Got that green boost on. Yug will take it over to the sidewall. Now Datsun up. Datsun gets one touch.
I don't know about that boost. Is there a significance to the green?
He's always got something green on. I think no matter what. He's always got something green on.
Favorite color, I guess.
Vale goes to the sidewall. Touches it once. Gets a 50. And Ty will take it. Low boost, though, gets the fake. Now Datsun there. And it's cleared up to Wyatt. Passes it out. Who's up? No one. Firebirds fake, and a lot of missed ball touches there.
Job keeping a little bit of pressure on our offensive side there, but it looks like they might have had 1 or 2 maybe misrotate for some boost there. Possibly left them just empty-handed on that play.
So now we got the pass out mid, and instead it'll just go to Datsun, who's going to clear it downfield. Yug will put it to the backboard, and we might be approaching OT in game number 1 here if the shot doesn't fall through. Ty goes for the bump there on Hoaxed, and it seems like they're going to be content with killing it.
He was trying to get a really comfortable ball up that wall there. You know, something I really have loved about these guys' series throughout this entire season is every game feels like a popcorn is needed. Like, I need to have a bag of popcorn because it's always, you just never know, and they keep it right down to OT. I love it. Absolutely love the intense.
Yeah, and in OT now we got Datsun clearing it over. Vale goes for the fake. Wyatt doesn't bite. So Wyatt will go to the backboard. 0 boost for Vale. Shot opportunity, and we got some
Hearts pounding right on that one.
shot though. Datsun will go in. Firebirds take game 1.
We love that.
You know, what I love here is Hoax just playing the intimidation factor there.
Right?
You can't jump there, otherwise he's jumping right into the arms of Hoax, and it buys just enough time for Datsun to slot that one. Firebirds take game 1.
I like the 2-on-1 there, taking full advantage, and that's how you play that. That's exactly how you play. It's either bump or not, and that's exactly what happened.
You know, one thing, I gotta give props to Hoax right now, playing that third man role.
Yeah,
one that you don't usually see him in.
Much more
and he's showing a lot more patience on the ball, and it's allowing his team to play much better defense, and it's facilitating those 5 saves that Datsun has right there.
Yeah, definitely. When he's more exaggerated on that back end of the field, when that ball gets down there, he's able to catch it with a lot more position, a lot more boost, give his team time to get back and stall enough. And that's exactly what we saw him do throughout the game. I completely agree. I think when these guys are on offense, they have no problem starving the other team on boost, if you give them the time. So I'm loving what we're seeing here. But like I said, I should have got the popcorn back.
Should have gotten the popcorn. We could have. We are heading into game number 2. Firebirds are up 1-0 in the series. No change of car decals, thankfully. Would have confused me. Hoax just absolutely wins on the kickoff there. Gonna go for the bump, and Ty there to make the save. Ty playing very well for the Redbirds so far this game.
Just a really quick goal for those Firebirds off the kickoff. I love the mindset by Hoax to immediately demo. Something that me and my team are still, really trying to make sure we solidify as a play style. Such a good one to have at such a high level.
Yeah, props to Datsun, though, carrying that all the way down the field, giving Vale the chance. Wyatt will make it and kick it away, though. We got Ty taking it up to the sidewall, fakes it over for his teammate, and no one touches the ball, and now it's up to Datsun. Once again, playing such a strong third today. Clears it to the back wall. Wyatt gets the touch.
Great containment from Hoax there. Vale doesn't look like he was quite comfortable going up for that one. Results in a minor double commit with him and Datsun. Hoax, great 50 from Datsun there. Or that was Hoax, my bad.
Vale now kicks it away, except Ty will be right there. Datsun goes up, and the shot will not be coming from Wyatt as he elected to turn away and pass mid to Ty.
I saw Datsun do a single jump there. I think that's what threw Wyatt off on that. Kind of worked out a little better for our Firebirds there.
Vale will clear it to the corner, gets a double touch, throws off Ty's touches a little bit, and Hoaxed almost gets the clear. Datsun gets bumped, and now we got all 3 Firebirds in the corner. And it'll work out as they get the breakaway. Just got to bump that third man. Wyatt will go down. Now Hoax with a little bit of boost in the tank. Tries. Doesn't get the bump on Yug, though. Vale clears it over to the corner. Gets the touch. Datsun for the shot. He'll put it top right corner.
Great placement from him. Absolutely great placement from him. Are you kidding? Great beat from Vale on that guy in the corner, but I mean, what placement? Right up in the 90. Right up in the 90.
It's just disgusting. I mean, and can we give shout out to our more passive players really stepping it up in the playoffs today?
Definitely.
We got Dwizen, who went crazy for the Firebirds.
Really?
Firebirds White.
Caught a couple glimpses of
Was
that.
MVP probably about 3 out of the 4 games.
Wow, that's awesome.
We had you really stepping up there on the offense there, when usually we got Westhoff as the main scorer. And now we got Datsun going absolutely insane in this series so far.
Yeah, you know, I told my team before the match today, I said I would love to see us, you know, just try to really incorporate all of us on it, because we are getting so comfortable to the point where it's like you should be able to pass to your boys, know where they're at, and you can anticipate some stuff. And seems like that's what all of our teams are doing. You know, playoff times, chemistry is. We've had some time to build that, and we're really seeing a lot of that shine. I love it.
Absolutely. You know, in game number 4 for us, we subbed in Tax. He came in, he was MVP that game. You know, the Firebirds really just all stepped up. Tax, I think, had a hat trick. If not, he had 2 and like 2
That's how you
assists.
come off the bench right there.
Absolutely.
Shout out
No
to
warm
Taxivator.
up.
Another freshman that has been on our Carthage Esports Rocket League team that has been tearing it up all year with Firebirds White.
Now we got Datsun. It's past 1 as you will get it. Vale reads it though, and 50's it. Oh yeah, to the net. We got Petey
If
fist
only they could have saw the cap.
Petey fist bump so hard he gets me in the funny bone. But we keep moving. We keep moving.
Oh gosh, I love that. We take those. Such a nice cushion to have those 2 goals. If I'm Firebirds Red right there, that is a sigh of fresh air, or a breath of fresh air to be up to.
Yeah, 2-0, 2
2-0
minutes on the
buffer?
clock. We got to start seeing the Redbirds moving just a little bit quicker, I would think. You know, frankly, I think our commentating has slowed down because the pace of the game has felt like it's slowed down just a little bit.
I can 100% agree with you on that. I'm not sure if it's like on the account of minimal boost, or if it's just that we're trying to wait for the team to make a little bit more mistakes before we try to act, because we're quick enough to react. I feel like we can definitely speed up this game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe teams, it could be a mentality thing of, you know, knowing the outcome of this last time. Do you know the outcome of last time these 2 teams
You
played?
know, I was going to ask you that in the beginning of this. I sadly don't remember.
So this did go to game 5 with the Firebirds loss. This was the team
Okay.
that reverse swept
That's
the
what
Firebirds.
Okay, that's what I thought. I knew it went to game 5. I forgot this was the team. Okay.
So, you know, I mean,
Yeah, I would love to see our
if you're a Redbird fan, don't count them out yet.
Oh.
As they're kind of setting up exactly what they were looking for last time. Vale goes to the corner here, tries to pass it mid. Hugh will cut it off. Datsun with a great little 50 there. Wyatt, though, is an open net, and Hoax will cut it off.
I don't think I can recall more than maybe 1 to 3 double commits by these guys either. I think comms have been 8.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
out of these guys, they have to have been talking.
either that or just the court vision on all of them to watch the
Yeah.
spacing has been great. Vale takes it to the sky, goes to the backboard,
Something.
goes for the double touch. Host also tries. Firebirds trying to get a little creative there. We got in the chat, ISU is playing with the sub now, to be frank. Don't go to game 5. Wyatt has the ice. So all right, we'll hold them to it. We'll see if Wyatt's got that game 5 ice if we make it there. And we will be heading to game 3, match point for Firebirds Red.
We talked about a lot of things during that match. I like how our red team is looking. I really like it. Points are very well evenly spread, and that's because I think, like we said, spacing's been well.
Yeah.
They have to be common well. You know, the vision on the field has been great, and their defense is great. Defense is
Great
great.
job by them. They just got to close it out now. And, you know, I think if you're the Firebirds Red, at least in my position, I'd be sitting there and thinking,
Oh, I'm hungry. I'm
like,
hungry. for this
we
win.
don't let this happen now. Like,
Exactly.
we don't let it happen twice.
Definitely.
Will we see a substitution by the Redbirds? Ty, Yug, and
Wyatt in there? Yeah.
Wyatt's in there, so we'll see if the Firebirds can close it out here.
Oh, I like this. Datsun off the corner. Ooh, he looked on for that.
He did. Ty now up. Gets one touch out. Yug trying to go for the redirect. Datsun will cut it off. Wyatt now to the backboard. Host will be the one to read it instead. Now it's Vale's turn. He gets a flip pop up for Host, who gets under one. Wyatt's backwards. Datsun now has a chance, and he'll 50 it.
You know, like the pressure that these guys are doing, the rotations and spacing is probably the best I've seen all season out of these guys. Can't win every in transition, but I'm sorry, the spacing, and they're doing all they can. Host just had a good touch to the corner, just Wyatt was well positioned for that.
And Yug able to capitalize there and get it started early for the Redbirds. Only 30 seconds off the clock.
See here who's up on kickoff. We got Datsun and Wyatt. Datsun wins it for the Firebirds here. Vale tries to read that pinch there. Hoax tries to clean it up. Not quite able to get the power, but nearly goes in.
Yeah, Hoax really almost throws that shot completely off there with slowing it down with the wheels of his car. Maybe even had reverse on just to get that extra slow going. And Ty makes a great recovery and gets the save there.
That's a nice pop from Wyatt. Over Vale here. Datsun trying to buy some time here. Oh, Wyatt was sitting up there. Oh my gosh. I thought that would have been another Firebird.
Yeah, Firebirds go down by 2 now, though, with that own goal there as Datsun tries to bump and Hoax just maybe trying to do too much there or just being in a weird position.
Yeah, tough spot if you're Hoax. Right
Facing the wrong direction. Either way, 4 minutes left, plenty of time to score 2. And the Firebirds are going to try and get it going here.
Like this, Vale to Host here. Vale low boost, but still up.
Off the backboard now, Yug goes to the corner and 50s it all the way downfield. Host is not going to get the read on that. So Vale will have to pop it.
What a touch from him.
Vale gets a follow-up 50 all the way through. Now Vale's on the breakaway, trying to pass it mid. Yug will read it. And we are back on the blue half. Hoax not really getting the touch they're looking for.
Datsun nearly gets that one read off the corner. I don't like to see that double commit by him and Vale, though.
Hoax takes it to the wall. Should have a little bit of boost to work with. Passes it down to Vale. Vale tries to shoot it, and Wyatt pops it up. Hoax tries to keep it in. Datsun doesn't quite get the touch, but it throws off the opponent there as Wyatt now tries to pass it mid. Vale will cut it off. We are back in the orange corner. It's going to pop high. Vale with the shot, top shelf, bar down, almost 50 through, and not quite, as Wyatt will turn it away.
Great 50 from Hoax in the air there to send that right back over to the Redbirds half, but as I say that, Ty gets a nice pinch off the sidewall here. Hoax goes for that 50, not quite able to get it.
Datsun now takes it off the corner, shot opportunity for Hugh, who's going to bounce it away and save Vale a little bit of trouble there, but the double demo, Vale gets the good
that
spawn.
could have been a better spawn for him. Could not have been better. Put him right in front of the ball. You love to see it.
Firebirds have no boost to work with though as this ball is skied up. Yug now has a chance for the shot. Datsun will clear it away though. Vale will take it. Datsun gets a pop.
Starved here.
And the demo on Hoax. The flick off the bars. The Firebirds.
Any boost there. Any boost whatsoever. He probably got that.
Firebirds miss yet another one here. Vale tries to clear it downfield in game number 3. Hoax to the sky. No follow-up by a Firebird. Now Datsun and Host rotating on ball is going to accidentally clear that downfield. Wyatt has a chance. The 50 might go all the way again. Oh my! Ball and out with a great touch by Ty, staying patient on that one.
If that was me in Ty's position, all day that is in the net. I am not slowing down like that. What patience by him. Great save.
Host gets a 50 toward mid. Datsun has an open net to shoot at, and the Firebirds bring it within 1.
Minute 30, we're coming. We're coming and we're flying. Get it? My bad. Oh no, I might be done straight.
He says, get it? Firebirds trying to soar to this victory here. We're going to play along with that. Ty clears it to the left wall. It'll be followed up by Wyatt. Datsun takes it away. Ty pops it. It's up to Vale now as Host is bumped away.
Oh my
Vale with a great job.
Absolute bully to Host there in the corner.
Datsun 0 boost to work with. It'll be Vale instead. Wyatt pops it up. Shot opportunity for the Firebirds if they have any boost to work with. Will be that's under the wall.
I feel like Firebirds, if we can, we need to prioritize the pennies more. You know,
Yeah.
these pads around here, you know, if they're up, we got to prioritize them more and stop running towards those hundreds. I think more often than not, like we're seeing just there, the other Redbirds here are snatching up our Firebirds boost.
Great
Every bit
50
of
though
these
by
pennies
Vale on
matter.
that low boost. Host has the full boost. Ty also has full boost. Going to the backboard. Vale can't quite get there, and it's just out of the Dominus reach.
Close. So close. I thought that hitbox would have helped him there. I really thought he had it. Yeah, I mean, you can tell Dadson and Vale on that, both 0. I think if we can, we got to pick up pennies that are sitting in front of our half here. We got to make the most of this little bit.
Hugh now trying to keep it going now for the Redbirds as they are trying to extend the lead. They'll get one touch. Vale, 65 in the tank. Shot will be going toward blue net. They try to find Hugh. Datsun will cut it off. Breakaway opportunity. Datsun gets freaking it's in.
Oh, God, was that beautiful.
He plays a little bit of ones, folks, as he waits for that jump and just times that 45er perfectly to put it in the top shot.
Gosh, was that beautiful. What a flick from him. I'm still learning how to do that, folks. I can't at all. That is gorgeous. What a shot.
20 seconds left, 1 goal needed. Oh, it could have been that kickoff there for the Firebirds. Datsun will go, get the 50. Now it's Hoaxed. He's gonna go off the corner, steal a boost. 10 seconds left. Tie, up. Hoaxed now, to the sidewall. 4 seconds. Vale tries to find Datsun. 2 seconds left. And it goes down as ISU will take game number 3.
I don't want to say anything because I don't want
I don't want to say anything either. I don't want to say anything either. I'm not going to. We're just going to look at the stats for a second here.
Everyone's getting some great offensive pressure across the board. I like that. I think the biggest thing for the Firebirds Red that game was boost.
Yeah.
And it's okay if Redbirds is going to switch up the offensive play style, which I think they did fantastically, trying to take our hundreds, which obviously is a huge part of our play, but we need to do a better job of picking up the pennies that are on either half of the field. If we're stuck in our half, there's a good amount of 12s that are on the ground. We got to pick that up.
Absolutely. There's just routes that the Firebirds could be taking and frankly conserving their boost maybe a little more, because I see them using it a lot on defense to try and get to a boost that they're beating to.
Or something. Yeah.
So we'll see if they can turn it around and stop these Redbirds from trying to send it to game number 5.
I got faith here. I got faith. Wyatt Datsun on the kickoff. This is right into Hoax handle. 1v1 opportunity. Didn't quite get the touch he was looking for.
And now Vale goes off the corner. No Firebird there waiting. Hit, and that's cleared all the way to the blue nets. As Wyatt will start it off for the Redbirds.
Datsun was just stuck on that corner. Hoax came up. And honestly, if you're going to come up past half, you got to 50 that. You got to 50 that. That's tough.
4 minutes 48 though. 1 goal, no problem, as the Firebirds now try to continue stopping these Redbirds here, but that's going to be another shot opportunity for Wyatt, who dunks Vale incredibly well.
What a 50 from him.
If you're the Firebirds, this is where the mental has to stay in check. You cannot be getting down now by being down only by 2 in this game number 4.
Let's see here. Vale nearly bumps Wyatt. That's now taking this. I'm not sure who he's hitting on the side here. You pops that. This is into Datsun's hands out to Hoax. Doesn't look like Hoax was ready for that. I like how Vale gets the instant redemption bump for Hoax there.
Hoax now spawning with a little bit of boost, tries to pop it high. Nice flip cancel to make sure you land on that mid boost. It's going to the corner. Hoax tries to do more. Leaves it for Vale.
Yes.
What a march downfield by Hoax.
The net was just a bit forward there. Completely couldn't do anything. Wyatt, stuck forward if he backflips it's in anyways. Beautiful.
Great job there by Vale to capitalize off that space created by Hoax. Firebirds bring it back within 1. And we aren't even a full minute into gameplay here.
A lot of goals happening in the first minute here. I think Vale saw Datsun up there. He did.
Datsun not quite able to slot it though. Hoax has to get this touch. It's going to go to the corner. He bumps Wyatt off. Vale pops it. I'll be there. High goes to the backboard. Datsun gets a touch. Hoax will try and follow, but it'll be Vale instead. Yug turns around. Redbird's trying to keep up the pressure. Vale clears it downfield, though.
This type of containment by the Redbirds here is where our Firebirds need to make sure we're picking up as many of these 12s. Vale nearly had a nasty shot.
Hoax there, tries to get it mid. Vale off the backboard. Now Datsun to the backboard. Missed touch. Shot opportunity is not there, and Ty's gonna have the counter. Wyatt pops it up. Hoax still beat. Now it's Vale. And no shot opportunity. Maybe the counter. Gets past one, but not all three. Hoax now with the chance. Just has to bump Ty. Datsun not quite able to do so.
That was a tough spot if you're Datsun, because I would have wanted to bump him too, but that ball just wasn't high enough for him to slip under it.
Hoax now. Nice way to take space there, using that jump to get down to the ground just a little bit sooner. Vale trying to look for the pass I was hoping for. And now Datsun left in a tough spot. We got 3-1.
I like the idea of what he was going to do there. He's going to dish it right off to the corner. That's definitely what I would have done. It's just a tough, yeah, it's a tough touch.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Vale maybe passing it off right there to Datsun. But instead, it just doesn't quite work out. Firebirds, 2:45 left on the clock. Just to get 2, it's doable. And it might start here if Wyatt doesn't get that touch. And I'll say it, if you're ISU, you're starting to see that Wyatt ice right now.
Yeah, that guy's a menace. Gotta give it to him. Causing a lot of offensive problems for our Firebirds, and it seems as if he's doing his work on the defensive side of things.
Vale tries to get it going now. 2 minutes 20 on the clock, gets the bump. Datsun unable to get the boost, but now Firebirds have to break away and make it back. Hoax able to get around 1. Pops it up. Yug will be the one to be there. Datsun tries to fall on it.
Firebirds are very congested right now in that corner.
And now Vale to the other corner. They'll get a touch before being demoed, and Wyatt will go to the backboard. Datsun clears it away to the corner. Vale now has 100 boost. Not a great touch to work with.
We're getting trapped down here. We need to prioritize these 12s. A lot of the things that we talked about in games 1 and 2, I'm not seeing right now from the Firebirds. This looks like a completely different team.
It does.
The spacing in the past 20 seconds of that game was atrocious from them. They were in the same corner. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. We definitely got to fix our spacing here if we're going to clean this game up.
All right, Vale clears it on downfield. Wyatt pops it high. That's set up for it. He'll beat Yug, but doesn't get a great productive touch there.
It's enough time for Vale.
Double commit there by the Firebirds. And cleared to the corner once again. Wyatt has a chance to pass to Ty. I hate to say it, folks, but we are getting closer and closer to a Game 5 scenario here in the quarterfinals.
You know, Redbird's taking complete advantage of, you know, our Firebirds being out of position. I think Wyatt recognized early there that Datsun was low boost and was able to pass that before Vale was even going to have time to get back. You know, if you're the Redbirds, you're doing all the right things right now, capitalizing on Firebird mistakes. Oh, that's just
shot opportunity. They get one back. They get one back. 3 and 120. It's not impossible
time to bring that thing back. Oh yeah, plenty of time to bring it back.
Just got to keep capitalizing on mistakes. They will come.
This level of Rocket League goals, you could have, I would like to think, a solid 10 goals in 10 seconds if it's all lucky enough. But
Wyatt tries.
These guys are great players. Goals can happen very fast here.
Ty gets a miss there. Wyatt now with the shot opportunity, and we got the clear now. Hoax trying to transition. Goes to the backboard. Any Firebird up to answer. It'll be Datsun.
Oh, what an answer from him. Absolute. Well, I was going to say follow-up. Don't.
Let's not say whoa.
Follow-up, nah.
Hits us there. Wyatt now takes it away. Datsun gets a 50 there. Hoax goes high. Hoax just has to beat.
Oh, yeah.
Flood it through.
Oh, yeah.
2 left. Beautiful. 2 left to go. Firebirds finally getting some momentum here.
Great 50 from him, and he's up, and he's just a little bit quicker, folks. Just a little bit quicker. Yes.
Firebirds now just need 2 in 45 seconds. Kickoff goes in favor of them. Vale's able to move downfield. He'll get a demo. Another demo in net, and that's almost there. I'm liking it. The Firebirds are hungry right now. They got 30 seconds left to make something happen.
Yeah, I like this. You know,
Datsun going for the bump. Vale there. Datsun for the follow-up. Off the bar. Host goes high.
the sense of urgency on the Firebirds is so apparent right now, and I love it.
And you know, even if we have to see a game 5, I think if we keep this sense of urgency, it's going to be okay.
Most definitely. Once again, I should have brought my popcorn to something like this. Game 5? Oh,
All
I
right,
like the bump idea from him.
All right, we're seeing it. Firebirds have to do it in 5. Storyline is set, folks. The Redbirds have reverse swept them before. Firebirds hoping to put an end to it. We will see it in game number 5.
I think if you're Firebirds here, you got to take this minute. Collect yourself.
Yeah, we will get that
team
2-minute timeout, actually. So we are going to cut to a quick little break.
How about that?
And we're back, folks. Game 5 doesn't get more high pressure than this as the Firebirds hope to stop the reverse sweep from the ISU Redbirds. Host goes off to Vale. Now it's Wyatt popping it up. He's been known to have that Game 5 ice, according to our chat.
I like to say we put a little heat on them this game and we melt them up.
Yeah, a little fire from the birds there.
There we go. There we go. You're helping me out.
Ty clears that one on down. Host gets the boost there. Host passes it out. Wyatt will meet it. Vale will get a shot opportunity.
Yep.
Is anyone there? No, they're not. Yeah. Firebirds go up 1-0. 30 seconds into it.
Let's go. Great shot from him.
The freshman stepping up in game 5.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
We're into kickoff number 2. A lot of Rocket League left to be played. Yug goes over to the wall. Datsun will clear it. Vale with another shot attempt. He'll leave it for Datsun. And they'll go up by 2.
What I'm talking about. This is beautiful.
Firebirds coming out hungry right now.
Keep up this speed and aggression. Love that. Now, we talked earlier about this 2-goal buffer. It's a huge breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it definitely allows you to start playing with more confidence. Knowing that you got the 2. Hugh, though, trying to get it started for the Redbirds. Datsun clears it to Ty. Ty not able to get the touch. Vale stepping up Hugh.
Beautiful.
You can tell he's hungry. He's hungry. He wants it. He wants it right now, and you can tell. Datsun goes off the sidewall. Wyatt with the clear. Ty up in the air. Doesn't get the touch because Vale is right there. Wyatt goes up high. Host off the ceiling to Vale. Vale clears it to the side. It'll be Yug. Yug goes off the wall. Tries to find Ty. Passes it down. No connection there. Datsun up. Gets a 50.
You know, I think Firebirds are playing at a pace right now that we saw a little bit of in the first game, but I think this might be the fastest pace they've played at.
Double does not connect there. Off the bar. We might see the squishy there by Host, but not quite. Game 5. Oh, it's going to be a good one here. 3 minutes 30 on the clock. 2-1 Firebirds.
You know, these teams are both very hungry, and I know that there's nobody that wants this win more than the Firebirds. These guys, after taking a reverse sweep loss in the midseason, I know this playoff win is going to mean a lot.
Yeah, you know, if you may be wondering what was said in that timeout, my answer is nothing. Nothing was said. They all had to pee really badly, and so they just ran to the bathroom. And maybe that's all they need. They got the little mental reset of not being in the same space for a second. Host gets the 50. Wyatt with the shot, and it's off. Datsun steals the boost. Shot is off again. Redbirds got to start capitalizing here if they want to keep any of their hopes alive here in game number 5. Win or go home here. 3 minutes left on the clock now. Ty off the corner. Datsun with the clear.
I think those 5th game nerves are setting in just a little bit for the Redbirds and Firebirds here. Like you said, first round, single elimination. Good amount of stuff at stake here for these guys. Whole season of playing, both these teams want to win badly here.
Yeah, Vale will go to the wall. Wyatt will meet him. Wyatt cuts it off very well and is able to pass it toward mid. Ty will be cut off, though. Hoax with the breakaway opportunity. Little bit of boost to work with. Gets popped up over the corner. Now it's Datsun. And it'll go to the back wall. Vale with the shot opportunity. It goes over. Follow-up is not there. Datsun will take it all the way back to the blue corner. Wyatt will be the first one to reach it. Pinches it over the net. Hoax gets a touch, and Vale gets the save. Datsun now gets it. Firebirds a little shaky on that goal line right there. Wyatt now with the shot opportunity. It's off the bar. Vale will pop it. Gets the follow. Now it's Hoax's turn. And we are still going on.
Yeah. Oh, man. The goal line defense from these guys has me... Oh, I couldn't...
Oh, I know.
Ongoing. I was so worried for a second.
And we will get the tie game there by Ty. As we got 2 minutes left on the clock, we are tied up 2-2.
Both these teams coming out very aggressive on offense. I think Firebirds right there, all we needed to fix was positioning. One on the backboard instead of having both of them in net. I think we would have been fine there.
Absolutely. Game 5, it's all about who is going to be a little more awkward, who's going to find the way to capitalize on those mistakes. That demo and net on Datsun is going to be tough, but Vale will be able to recover. Gets it all the way to the sidewall. Ty keeps pressure high. That should be a clear opportunity. And Wyatt will put it to the corner. It goes off the ceiling, off the curve, and back out mid. Vale reads it, though. Gets around one. It's off the sidewall. Who's up? It'll be Yug. Yug tries to pass it, but Hoax gets a nice demo. Hoax and Datsun kind of all over each other right now. I'm not sure how much boost Datsun has. It's not a lot. He passes it off to Hoax. Hoax will go to the corner, and Ty gets it to the curve. Now Vale to the backboard. Wyatt clears it away.
You know, this type of Rocket League, like you had said a little bit ago, is just mainly you're seeing goals more often than not in these types of games with these types of teams and the players at this caliber. You're really only seeing goals off of players out of position, awkward touches, or misplay. I mean, that's it.
You know, we are in the final minute right now, and the Firebirds are trying to find and force that error, and this might be it. Ooh. And Yug clears it away.
What a absolute guardian save.
Shot over to Datsun. Firebirds take the lead in the final 30 seconds. What a pass. Folks, just shot it over
them
there.
by a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. 34 seconds. Let's hold it down here if you're the Firebirds.
Redbirds season on the line. They got to find one more to send it to OT. Hoaxed clears it up high.
Call off there. Saw Vale jump up for that. He immediately went down.
Vale gets demoed there. And now Datsun tries to get a little pre-jump action going. Ty takes it away. Hoaxed off the sidewall. Vale has to be up. Shot is saved by the freshman. He wants it just a little bit more right now, folks. He'll clear it over to the sidewall. You goes mid to Ty. There's the demo. 10 seconds left. Datsun clears it over. Hoax gets another pass toward mid.
Oh, this is looking good here. This is looking good here. The low boost.
Just needs to touch the ground now, and the Firebirds will move on to the semifinals. Shot opportunity is there. Wyatt goes off the sidewall. Hoax has to put it down, and he does. Let's go. Firebirds move to the semifinals in Game 5.
Let's go.
I don't want. Let's see if they want a post game. I don't really want to do a lot. I want to go celebrate. You guys want to celebrate?
This was amazing.
3-0 on the Firebirds for the night. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks.